Welcome now Scott Garrett. He's on the phone with us, congressman from New Jersey, who we just spoke to last night, right here in our special coverage of what is happening within the Beltway, within Wall Street on this issue. And, Congressman, you were right on the money. A lot of people doubted you that this thing would not pass. You didn't claim to have knowledge that it wouldn't pass, but you suggested that was a good possibility that we had to consider. Turned out you were right.
Right. When we first started this week on that Saturday when the bill came down the first day, it seemed like it was a done deal. But obviously, right soon after that, I saw that things would the tide would turn. The people out there in America would have their voices heard down here, and they have. But that just leaves us really in a better position. And I think Wall Street should be rest assured that they will probably end up better because of this.
All right. You have to explain why it is better that this bill was defeated.
Well, for all the reasons that you and I have talked about in the past, why this bill is a bad bill, both for the short term and the long term. Long term, huge inflationary pressures. Short term, obviously, injecting the money into the account, into the funds like that, in a manner that neither Paulson nor anybody else in the administration ever said they could really assure us addresses the underlying problem, which I think your previous congressman was just speaking about.
Yeah, absolutely. Congressman, well, before we leave you, I just got to ask, what is it going to take for you to accept the bill on this issue?
Well, if you get, and not that much, really. I mean, there's just a number of different ideas out there that says we can do this in a, I don't want to say a scaled-down approach, but in a slightly different tack than what we've had here. And literally speaking, I should share this with you. As this bill was being voted on or debated on the floor today, members of Congress, myself included, were in the basement of the Capitol with some outside economists and others. The head of the former head of the FDIC, for example, was one of the people in, laying out the groundwork of some different avenues to take. So we looked at it to say, let's have a roadmap towards the future on this, because, you know, the future's going to come pretty quick now to come up with a new resolution.
You think it'll be by the end of the day?
Today?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Congressman Scott Garrett, when you get an idea of when it's going to be done, and if you can share those details with us, please come back to Fox Business. Always a pleasure to talk to you.
Good talking to you always. Thank you.